I was in panic seeing the bunny on the ground, looking dead, and I'm bleeding. So I was yelling at her, and I was like, okay, I need your information, and I need to call this bunny needs medical attention. And she found someone, and then they asked, it's an emergency or an appointment? And she said, an appointment. And I say, I think it's an emergency. She was bleeding. And then she kept talking, and she told me, there is a place, you can take the bunny. They have my information, they have my phone number. And then I was relieved. Okay, she's gonna be responsible for this in case something happened to the bunny.
Okay. Judge Juarez.
Do you have children?
I do. I have 3.
And your strategy for picking a preschool is let's all do illegal things as long as everyone in the preschool is doing it at the same time?
No, there's going to be things that happen at preschool. A kid is going to get scratched. A kid is going to get
Yeah, but if my kid got through a fence at a preschool, there would be a lawsuit 10 times bigger than this.
I understand. But once again, I should not be responsible or liable to pay what she's asking for a bunny. And I did look on Google last night. A new bunny, purebred, $300. A bunny to get for a rescue is $75 to $100.
So what they should have done,
She's
hold on,
asking,
stop. What they should have done for their family pet was gone and said, aha, $250 for a consultation. Just put her out to pasture, we'll buy a new one.
They were asking at the beginning close to $2,500 because it was going to be $1,000 for Bun Bun to spend the night. So she could be under care.
And guess what? The plaintiffs declined that treatment.
Yes,
it was recommended.
because they thought it was crazy.
Not because they thought it was crazy, but because they probably couldn't afford it. And probably because they had you in their ear. They declined overnight treatment. They had some x-rays and some medication, and that quickly adds up to $1,200.
And blood, like blood treatments and all that kind of stuff. Oh, and by the way,
excuse me first.
Yes.
Yes, blood was drawn. Do you have any clue why they might have drawn blood?
Try to see if the dogs gave her a disease, but my dogs are vaccinated.
They might have been trying to see if the bunny had an infection. Oh. Do you know why they might have suspected an infection?
No.
Have you reviewed the medical records?
No, I haven't.
Have you seen what Bun Bun's,
exuberant and crazy and excessive.
And you concluded that without even reviewing them?
They were excessive. We basically blocked them after the numerous emails and texts.
Bun Bun showed up with a very high fever. Do you know what a fever indicates?
Probably sick.
Infection. You have 3 children, you ought to know.
I don't know.
Okay? If one of your children had been bitten by a dog and had a very high fever, would you have said, ugh, you know what, the cost of one of these?
I hear you, and I'm a good mom. And I wish I had my phone right here to Google, but there has to be some kind of law, some kind of ruling that there needs to be fencing on every single side.
So isn't there a law that your dog has to be on a leash?
There's no signs there.
There's no sign in here that says no murdering allowed. Does that mean it's permissible?
Okay.
I'm asking you, you're the expert.